Hello guys, and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna react on the LAHTI 20mm anti-tank rifle. It's this is very interesting though. I never saw the rifle, so I wanna see the rifle now. Let's head into the video and don't talk too much. Interesting, but it's a very large rifle, don't you think? I think it's doing very much impact. It does so much impact, I think.
What are you doing to my gun? No, I don't know, man. Bye. See you later. What's up, everybody? My name is Scott, and you're watching Kentucky Ballistics. And not too long.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now.
Ago, I introduced you to my Solarthern 20mm anti-tank rifle, and I absolutely love this thing. But this old girl right here was kind of getting lonely, and she needed a friend. So let me.
I never saw this weapon though. I never worked on this weapon, I believe so. Because I never saw that.
Introduce you to her new BFF, Miss LAHTI. So I've
Yeah, but LAHTI is way much bigger than the other one, isn't it?
been scratching my head for quite a while trying to figure out how I celebrate hitting 5 million subscribers, which is absolutely insane, and I appreciate every single one of you. And to show my appreciation to you, I thought I would buy another 20mm. So now let me tell you a little bit about my newest financial blunder. This is the LAHTI, and she is very similar to the Solarthern, but also has some differences. So this gun is 7 foot long, so we're gonna start at the business end and then work our way back. So the first thing you may notice about this, it has a massive muzzle brake, just like the Solarthern, but this one comes with a nifty muzzle brake cover.
But why is it come with a cover though? I don't know why.
Then moving on, we have a wooden handguard that I guess doubles as a heat shield.
This is, to be honest, very pretty. The wooden handle.
We have iron sights, and then the biggest difference between the LAHTI and the Solarthern is these massive sleds. So soldiers would actually drag these things sometimes on these sleds in the snow, and then once you got to where you would be firing this weapon, you have a bipod that flips down. This thing takes a massive 10-round magazine, and it is semi-automatic. It loads from the top and ejects the shells from the bottom, and you really got to watch your hands when you shoot this thing, from what I've been told, because when it ejects these shells, it is very violent and could hurt your fingies. There's also a little
Ow. I don't wanna shoot it. I don't wanna hurt my fingers.
rubber piece down here that is supposed to help deflect those shells. So like the Solarthern, the LAHTI has a very stiff recoil system, and you can't just pull the bolt back. You literally have to crank it back. The Solarthern utilizes a chain, but the LAHTI has a gear system. You just push this in and then crank it about 2 times, and then you send it home, and you're ready to go. You have iron sights. This one does not have a scope like the Solarthern. They did not utilize a scope, but from what I understand, the fins were pretty good with iron sights. The Solarthern and the LAHTI have the same taste in ammo, and that is 20 by 138B. Once you get your 10-round mag loaded and inserted, all you have to do is hit this grip safety down here, and it will send your bolt home. I would not want to put my thumb in that. So sometimes it's really hard to.
I didn't saw that.
I would not want to hit this grip safety down here, and it will send your bolt home. I would not want to put my thumb in that.
No, please don't do it. Your thumb will be broken, or you will not have a thumb anymore.
So sometimes it's really hard to come across on camera just how big a gun is. So to give you some perspective, this is a Barrett M82A1 chambered in 50 BMG. It has a 20-inch barrel, and this by no means is a small gun. But when you set it next to a LAHTI and a Solarthern, it looks pretty tiny. And just to give you a little more perspective, this is a Barrett mag and this is the LAHTI mag. Both hold 10 rounds.
Oh my god, this is also large, but this? What the hell?
But one is 50 BMG and the other
Oh my god. Look the difference. Oh my god.
is 20 millimeter. This guy right here is 750 grains and putting out around 13,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy, while the 20 mil is a little over 2,300 grains and producing around 35,000 foot-pounds of muzzle energy. So now it's time to finally shoot this thing, and I am very excited because I have questions that need answers. What is the recoil gonna be like on this thing? Because it's a little bit lighter than the Solarthern.
I think the recoil will be very much, but wait a minute, is the sound okay?
And its barrel does not reciprocate. So, am I going to have a good day, or is my shoulder
Okay, the sound is okay.
going to be reciprocating? Let's find out, shall we? Are you struggling with credit card debt, personal loan, big boy
Please. I don't wanna add a double ad.
sponsor? Says everyone with scores this the year a PDF sponsor AYB. What's this thing going to be like
Okay.
shooting it on the sleds compared to the bipod? I'm guessing it's going to kick me a lot harder, but we're about to find
It will kick you a lot harder than the other weapon. It will.
out. This guy in here almost made a big mistake, and that is always remember to remove your muzzle brake cover.
Yeah, because when you don't do it, the weapon will explode maybe.
I would have been big sad. It is a little muddy out today, so I'm going to lay on this table. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and send our bolt home. So we do have one in the chamber.
Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, you see the recoil in the shoulder. He also moved back.
First of all, shooting it off the sleds wasn't so bad. Second of all, if you notice right there, there is quite the crater in the ground, and my brass is full of dirt, and that is why you don't put your hand there when shooting the LAHTI. And it looks like I removed quite a bit of dirt from my berm. So now that I know that this thing is
He did remove dirt of it.
fairly safe to shoot, I'm going to lose the Premier Body Armor helmet and just switch back to my hat. And now we're going to let down this bipod and see how bad the recoil is with that. Now the sleds weren't that bad, so I bet this will make it even better. So this is a two-step process. Pull this and lets it down, and then I should be able to pull this and rock this whole thing. Uh-oh. This may be a two-man job. Let me see here. Like that. And now pull this one. Oh, wait. There we go. Oh, it's setting much higher now. So one difference that I forgot to
It's much higher, and I think the recoil will be even more now.
mention between the LAHTI and the Solarthern is the Solarthern has an auto-loading feature. So when I put the mag in the LAHTI, I have to manually send my bolt home. But with the Solarthern, it automatically sends the bolt forward. And when you're out of rounds with the Solarthern, it automatically ejects the mag, while the LAHTI holds it in there. Okie dokie. I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. We're going to see what this recoil is like, and I'm gonna take a shot at that steel chair
Oh, you have a share there. I think the share will be broken. The share will be not there anymore after that.
down range and see where I'm hitting. All right, let's send our bolt home. And I'm gonna aim dead center on that chair.
He missed the share.
Okay, I'm gonna say that the bipod is definitely better than the sleds. I barely even felt that. She not be kicking. The iron sights on
Never mind, he don't miss the share. He hit it the share. Never mind. I thought he missed the share.
the LAHTI are offset to the left. I was aiming dead center, and as you can see, I hit about 4 inches to the right, which makes sense. So if I want to hit something with this thing, I need to be aiming about 4 inches to the left. So now we know that the LAHTI will fire at least one shot at a time, and we know that the bipod helps with recoil better than the sleds. But this is a semi-automatic 20mm anti-tank gun, and it holds 10 rounds. So can we get multiple shots without the gun malfunctioning? So up next, I'm gonna
No, I'm not sure about it.
take 3 shots and see if we can get all 3 to go off without the gun getting a jam. And at the same time, we're gonna perform an experiment. According to the slow-mo, the muzzle blast on this thing is pretty wicked. So I wanna know what would happen if you were a little too close to that muzzle. Okay. I would not wanna be him right now. All right.
Nope, I don't wanna him as well. I don't wanna be. Also when I'm a woman, but still, I don't wanna be there.
First shot, here we go.
Oh my god, your head will be broken. Everything will be broken. You don't have anything on your head anymore. Your your skin will fall off.
Okay. Looks like this thing is functioning properly. We were able to run through 3 rounds and no jams. So I learned 2 things. 1, my LAHTI is functioning properly. And 2, you don't want to be too close to a muzzle brake of a 20mm. This dude is messed up. I mean, he looks like Predator now. I'm gonna say that that LAHTI right there is nothing to shake a stick at. So now we're gonna
Yeah.
that's what's left of our zombie bust with our LAHTI 20mm, and at the same time, I'm going to give you an opportunity to see what it's like to shoot a LAHTI. And I'm going to achieve this by duct taping a GoPro to my face. LAHTI 20mm anti-tank gun. Let's get this thing loaded.
Oh my god, the sound of the GoPro is so not good, to be honest.
So, first, we crank this thing. Okay, now we'll put our mag in there. Big old behemoth. All right, we're all set. All right, let's send this bolt home. Okay. Now, let's see if I can hit this thing. Okay.
Yep, he hit him. He is dead.
Hey, I would say that we hit it.
Oh my god.
Oh. Ah.
But that's a good experience to see it in POV. It's no in FUV is first. Is it FUV or POV? I'm not sure. But it's very cool to see that in this thing.
That brass is hot. Well, you may not believe this, but trying to hit a zombie bust at only 50 yards away with an anti-tank rifle with iron sights when your sights are offset to the left is actually a little more difficult than you would think. So I'm surprised that I even hit this thing. I managed to hit it in the cheek, but it still detonated the entire zombie bust. Well, I had a lot of fun shooting my LAHTI today. What did you think about it? And which one do you like better, the LAHTI or the Solarthurn? Let me know in the comment section down below.
And we have to destroy the tables as well. But I think it was fun as well.
Also, be
Oh, here's the car, what he was shooting. The car's still there.
sure to check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
Guys, what do you think about this video? And yeah, what are you thinking about the LAHTI? Let me know. And otherwise, subscribe, let a thumb there, let activate the bell, let us subscribe there, and share the video. And yeah, let a comment there to let me know what you're thinking about it. And we will see us in the next video. I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching me. Bye bye.